All right, charging ahead. It's a very factual, very short presentation, total of 6 slides. There are 3 years worth of data, 2021, 2022, to date. The total numbers of FOIL requests we received compared to another governmental entity, County of Sarasota. Right? This one. Draw your own conclusions, because this is all just factual data. Okay? So 2021, I know everybody in the room can read, but I'll do it anyway. 333 FOIL requests, 4 appeals. Now, the individuals that are listed in the next slide, which will show you kind of the frequent flyers, of the individuals and entities have 5 or more FOIL requests. Again, draw your own conclusions. Now, some of these are obviously people doing business on a regular basis, abstract, companies, real estate.
Sorry, can you read that out? Because not everybody will be able to read it.
I'm sorry?
Can you read out the names? Not everybody can
Sure.
read it. The font is very...
All right. Top to bottom, again, these are, for lack of a better term, let's say frequent flyers. These are folks who have at least 5 FOIL requests. This is year 2021. Cole Schultz, PC. This global zoning, again, business. Justin Ruggiero, who's from Scotia, New York, tops our list.
So this person doesn't live here?
37, excuse me.
They don't live here?
He's from Scotia, New York. Listed as an electrical contractor. FOIL requests are primarily centered around body cam. Again,
but he does not live in the city of Saratoga Springs.
Sorry? No. Live in Saratoga. Antica Abstract, again, another business. Martin, Harding, and Mizzotti, law firm. A lot of advertising. Rosa August. Sarah Berger, local attorney. Senator Kiley, law firm. Times Union, and the town law firm. So again, draw your own conclusions, just the numbers. Now remember, these are people with at least 5 requests. We deliberately pared this down because if you left everybody up there, it would look like an eye chart. A little bit more. So, moving on. Next year is 2022. 557 FOILs, 21 appeals. As you can see, we're starting, if we're going to, you'll see the graph. You'll see the graph we have on the last slide. Show the increase year over year. And again, our frequent flyer list. AEI Construction, Construction Monitor, CT Mail Associates, Daniel Morano, Data Trace Title Company, EBI Consulting, Elizabeth Byrne, Amy Fitzgerald, Aaron Levy, John Kaufman, Bella Associates, Martin Harding and Mizzotti, Michael Brandy, Municipal Data Services, Saratoga Kitchen and Bath, MPR Title, Snyder Kiley, Times Union, and again the town law firm. And draw your own conclusions. Facts. Go to the next slide. 2023. So let me just jump back a little bit. We're on a pace here this year to hit 630 if this stays the same, roughly. So that's 630 requests for 2023. 2022, we had 557. 2021 was 330. The last graph will. Building this. So 2023, we're on a pace to hit 630 FOIL requests, which is 1 in 2022. Again, the frequent flyer list. Names, firm, Apizzola Law, construction monitor, Elizabeth Byrne, Amy Fitzgerald, Harding Mazzotti, Hudson Search, John Kaufman, Michael Brandy, Sarah Nucera, Times Union. So this is kind of all leading up to this next slide. We did the comparison when the governmental entity that would be the closest. So let me kind of make this point. We have one person who works in the city attorney's office, very experienced paralegal, years of experience. We have her doing FOIL requests exclusively. Take a look at the numbers. 2021, slightly below Saratoga. 2022, slightly above Saratoga County. And in 2023, significantly ahead, if you will, greater number, Saratoga. And if you slip over to the right, take a look at our comparative budgets. So we're handling as many, if not more, FOIL requests, government, in comparison to a government entity that is 4 times our size.
How many people do they have
People,
who are FOIL?
the county. I spoke to the folks at Saratoga County today. They were quite cooperative. They have a couple of folks that are dedicated to this. One of them is a full-time attorney. So again, draw your own conclusions. But with a total budget of $52 million, we are responding in excess of volume directed at a government 378.3. Draw your own conclusions. Facts are the facts. Oh,
so we're just, this isn't a public comment. You can do that during the public comment period. The one question that sometimes comes up is, do we charge for this? The statute's pretty explicit. We can't really charge. We could charge for paper costs, but almost no one who asks us for FOIL now asks for paper. We just transmit this data to them. So there is really no way for us also to recoup our costs in any kind of coherent way. So, since our offices supervise this function, we will be, during the budget discussions, coming to the city to the Commissioner of Finance, discuss in adding people to this office if this continues to be our rate request, because it's tremendously time consuming. And one thing Mike didn't say is most of the requesters here have been very patient, because there is very strict timelines for us to respond to these. And with one person doing this, one person doing appeals, we are very often late with our requests. And that's simply because there's just so much. Any other questions from the city council members? Thank you, Mike.